Hey guys, a few days ago I was streaming and you guys were asking me how to play the main riff for Envision. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to play the main riff for Envision. Maybe I might do a full tutorial later. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all you need a guitar. So you got a guitar. You need to have it tuned to D standard. So it's basically drop C, but tune the low C up to D. I use a pitch bender so that I can get the little pitchy bend sounds. You just want to set it to an octave, just one octave. And let's go ahead and take a look at the notes that you gotta play. So let me plug this thing in because I kind of need to do that to show you guys. Okay. Alright, so I've got power and everything set to one octave. Okay, so since that's all set, there's a lot of string skipping in this riff, so it's kind of difficult if you have problems skipping strings. So what I would recommend for a pick would be either do like a little tiny like a jazz 3 pick, or something like that, so that way you have more finger room in between each of the strings. But if you don't have that kind of pick, I use a pretty big pick. I mean, compared to like the jazz 3, it's a lot, more fat or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. It's just bigger. This is called a Tortex 3 pick. I enjoy them because they are nylon and they're, rounded edges, sharp point, so they glide over the strings pretty well. Okay, so I'm going to play the main riff for Envision. So here we go. This is the main riff for Envision. Yeah, lots of movement in your right hand. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, I told you earlier, we're going to be in D standard. So you got your D, you got your D on the high too. So if you don't know how to tune the guitar from E3 from the stream, E3, you said that you're in E and you're using a classical guitar. First thing that I have a question about is classical guitars, they don't have much leeway when you get up high on the fret. So hopefully, if you tune it, hopefully you have enough room, because I know in classical guitars, you got like this giant chunk of wood right in the back of this part of the neck that usually stops you from being able to, do anything comfortably up here. So go ahead and just look up on YouTube, D standard tuning, and you hit the note and you try to listen to it, and you use these knobs right here to, change the pitch of your string to tune. And then you can do the same thing with just looking up another video saying like E standard tuning, and that'll bring it back to, standard E tuning. So, finally to the part where we actually, play me showing you. It's kind of different. It's different the second time you play it, because instead of going, you kind of do this, oh my god, I just realized how bad I am in explaining things. Okay. So, slowly, I'm going to play the entire thing. So sorry. So here we go. Slowly. See the change? The second time around, you do the same exact thing, but you use your pitch bender. You're like, okay, so it's. That's the best way I can kind of explain it slowly. So now, for me to break it down for all you guys, here we go. So we got so far from the beginning of the video, oh my god, I'm just gonna go over this again. I'm gonna like be cutting so much crap. All right, so what we got is we're going to be playing the 12th fret on the A 2 times. Then we're going to hit the 14th fret on the G. So, and then we're going to hit the 12th fret on the A again. So remember, you guys, mainly this riff is a lot of that on your right hand. And you can go ahead and downstrum everything if you want to, but I recommend you doing alternate picking, so that way you can build your right hand, you can develop it a little bit more. So, and then we're going to hit the 14th fret on the D. So far. And then we're going to jump over and do something different. We're going to the 15th fret on the A, then the 12th fret on the D, and then the 14th fret on the D. So you got this. So slowly. And then we're going to do which is basically 12 on the A, 14 on the D, 12 on the A, 14 on the D. All right, so far. And then right after that, we're going to go jump all the way up to the 17th fret on the G. I'm a G on the G string. All right, so. Then we're going to do the string skipping stuff, which is going to be on the 12th fret on the A. And then we're going to jump to the 16th fret on the G string. Then 17th fret on the D. So we've got this. You guys, if you have a problem muffing, go ahead and get like one of those little tiny hair bands or whatever you want to put on, like a sock or something. Just tie it around down here so that way it gets rid of that really awkward like buzzing. So just develop your left hand and muff a little bit with your right hand. Use your index finger to be like muffing stuff for you. That's why you like kind of do that a lot. So anyways, I hope this camera you can actually see what's going on. So right after that, we're gonna go jump to the next part. So far, and then this is where we're going to have a big string skip, which is going to be you're skipping over 2 strings. So you're gonna be going from like the low E to the G string. So we're going to hit the 13th fret on the low E string. So just to make sure I'm not screwing up, I'm going to play up to there. Yep. Okay, so we're going to hit the 13th fret on the low E 2 times. Then skip all the way up to the 17th fret on the G string. And then we're going to hit the low E 13. Then 16, 17 on the G string again. So. And then we're going to slide up and hit the 15th fret on the low E. So that together. And we're going to hit the 15 on the low E. Then we're going to hit the 17. I'm sorry, holy crap, the 19 on the G string. And then we're going to hit the 15 again on the low E. Then to the 17 on G. And then we're going to hit, holy crap, I'm confusing the crap out of myself. All right, so. So we're going to hit the 15 again, and then we're going to hit the 17 on the D string, and then 2 more times on the 15th fret on the E. And then we're going to do like a on the 17 and 19. So I'm just going to play that slowly. I'm so sorry. It's difficult for me to explain that perfectly. Like, here we go. So that's that. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to be doing the exact same thing the second time, except for one little tiny part. You know when we were doing this earlier, we're doing a... Right? We were doing a dun 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 dun. Yeah, but we're going to do something a little bit different here. So it's right after the... So... We're going to do this instead the second time. So instead of going 12, 14, 12, 14, 17, we're going to be going 12, 14, 14 on the G, then 12 on the A, and then to the 17 on the G string. So, instead of... Alright, so yeah, that's basically it for the main riff of Envision. I could make a tutorial for the entire song if you'd like to. So if you put a lot of delay on it, it sounds really cool.